What's up guys, this is Astranox. In this Firestone video, I'm gonna be teaching you a lot of stuff. There's a lot of knowledge in this game that makes you understand the game, makes you a lot stronger, faster. If you have that knowledge, you're able to do the right moves and you're able to progress much faster. So I'm free to play. I've been playing on this server for nearly 4 months. I'm gonna be showing you guys a lot of stats and I'm gonna give you guys a lot of tips, a lot of information. Knowledge is power in this game. Even if you spend money, if you know what you're doing, you can do so much better. If you are doing the wrong thing, you're definitely not gonna be progressing as much as someone that knows what they're doing. So I've made videos before this one, so you could go and check them out. Now this video is going to be for, for players that are starting out. It could be, you're starting account level 1, you could be 350 or even later. You might learn something out of this video. So in this video, I want to talk about the strategies that I've been employing. And now, by the way, I'm actually breaking into top 40. At the time of the recording, I'm like number 44, 45 or something like that on the leaderboard. This is one of the most competitive server. It's not the newest one. I'm like 6 server behind the newest one at the time, like right now. And they've released newer servers, like quite a few of them, during the 7th year anniversary of Firestone. I believe it was the 7th year anniversary, or yeah, I think it was 7 year. So yeah, this server I'm on there's like 2 guys in the billions of power. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, right? And there's a lot of stuff to unlock in this game. If you think you have not, if you think that you've unlocked the majority of the power in this game, you are extremely wrong. There's so many things, functions to unlock, and stuff multiply each other. So if you have a hero that has a increased damage to everyone, like a piece of gear that is called a wrist, or a piece of gear called a relic, that's a damage multiplier. And every hero that has those pieces, those values multiply each other. So when you unlock a new hero and you start getting these pieces, especially the ring is a gold multiplier, which is so important. So important. As you can see here, the leaderboard for level and max stage. And you know that you're doing good as free to play, or even if you spend, if your ranking for level and max stage is much better compared to your ranking for hero power. Now, people that spend money in the game will be buying like chests, will be buying gems, which they can use for like summoning, which they can use for like buying. There's a lot of stuff that they can do with gems, right? Gems are very precious for free-to-play players. So I didn't go with a strategy that I've seen people. I've been noticing that people go with, like, even as free-to-play, they go and they enhance their war machine a lot. I didn't go that path. It's either you go and you enhance your personal tree of life, or you invest heavily into your war machines, your war machine team. So it's different strategies. I like my strategy. I like to be, powering up my personal tree of life, because they're all multipliers that multiply each other. So like, let's say you have a team of mana spellcasters, damage dealers. Then you're gonna have a lot of multipliers that work together, that multiply each other from your personal tree of life, as well as a multiplier from your guild tree of life. So here, real quick, the exotic upgrades, I actually work heavily on enhancing the ones that affect my team, and then stuff like survivability, guardian power, I stop enhancing them. I thought that maybe if I enhance them further, I would unlock some type of like gold multiplier, like an achievement. I should go through the list of achievement. I don't think there's something that actually increase your stats from achievement related to exotic upgrades. But I've actually stopped doing the exotic upgrades. I'm trying something out. I'm using that currency to actually do the alchemist experiments. So the alchemist experiments, I'm going to be talking about a lot of different topics. So it depends on whatever level you are coming from. Stick with the video. There's a lot of knowledge for like so many things in this video. But like, I'm showing certain things because I put this video together. So I need to talk about what I'm showing, but also like additional stuff. You can do alchemist experiments using dragon blood, which you want to do, but also with strange dust, which you do not want to do. Strange dust is super important for your soul stone to unlock the tier number 2, because all these gold, firestone, and damage multiplier on each hero will multiply each other, which will make you progress extremely fast when you are saving your strange dust for that. It's fully dedicated, my strange dust, when I unlock the oracle at account level 200, and when you reach oracle level 11, you're gonna be able to unlock tier 2 of your soul stones. And like I said, all these values multiply each other for each of the hero that you unlock a soul stone on. Very important. I'm going to be showing you guys my new talent tree later on in the video. I actually reset my talent, and you're going to be able to see how I've invested my points. Now you can be summoning here. My luck level might be higher than you. I actually decided to invest my gems into summoning here, which I'm not yet 100% sure if that was worth it. But what is the most important for free-to-play to invest your gem into are permanent upgrades. Permanent upgrades, I'm going to open it on my running game right now. It's the amulets. You have permanent amulets, and there's some very important ones that you want to unlock ASAP as free-to-play. The most important one, I would say, is actually the one that allows you to have one more squad on your world map. That one is very important because initially you cannot actually have many squads deployed on your world map when you start the game. So your first 2,000 gems should go toward the Amulet of Conquest that increase your squad by 1. Super nice, because you want to basically clear the world map, and having an extra squad it gives you some breathing room. Not everyone's gonna have the game running all the time like myself, which I'm actually always active. And yeah, there's either you stay inactive, you close the game, which you can get more gold, or you stay active, which you get less gold, but you actually are accumulating time in the back. So if you close your game or switch server and come back on your server or refire the game up, you're gonna get a lot of offline gold that's been saving up, because you're not actually as efficient as you can be for gold earned when you have the game running, because I've done the math for that. Now my best artifact is actually this one, the Book of the Forbidden Spells. Everyone's gonna have a different story for their artifact, whichever they unlock. This one doesn't even have gold enhancement, doesn't even have firestone increase. The reason why I'm boosting that one is because it has quadruple multipliers for damage. So every time I upgrade that thing, it's basically 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. To be honest, it's not even that big of a deal. The most important things in this game, in order of priority for me, I would say that is gold earned is number 1. Number 2 is firestone earned, and number 3 is damage. Because damage, you get so many multipliers from everywhere, and you need a lot more damage to be able to push further in your stages. But when you get gold, building gold up is better than firestone for me. Firestone turns into gold earned later on, but you need to prestige. Gold multiplier makes it affect your current run. Well, you don't want to stay on the run for too long as well. Initially, you're going to be prestiging a lot. Like right now, I'm on prestige like 330, I think, something like that. Initially, you prestige a lot and things slow down. It keeps slowing down. Like prestige 100 will be very fast compared to prestige 200 or prestige 300. It just, you have more waves to push. It takes more time to go back to where you were and you know, beat your previous maximum stage. These chests to unlock new soulstone, super important. When you unlock the oracle, you're gonna get a lot of value right there. That's a lot of currency to actually enhance my soulstone. Very nice. Soulstone will be so important, guys. Like if you thought you were at your limit of how much power you can grow in Firestone, I mean, just checking the leaderboard, you're gonna quickly realize that you can get power from a lot of different places. Usually stuff just multiply each other. Like each hero's stuff that affects all your hero will all multiply each other. Like I said, the wrist, you've got the ring, that's a gold multiplier. Each hero that has a gold multiplier on their ring, they all multiply each other. So that's crazy, because like there's gold multiplier everywhere in the game. So like when you unlock a new hero, you definitely want to get to tier 2 and tier 3 of their gear unlocked ASAP, and then of course the tier 2 of this for soulstone, so you can be ready you go on the wiki for Firestone, you can know when is the next hero you're gonna unlock. What you want to do is basically you want to save all your instant gold consumables, your pouches of gold, bucket of gold, crate of gold. Let me check the actual name. Bucket of gold, yeah, pouch of gold, crate of gold, and barrel of gold. You want to save those. If you pop those, always start with the 5-minute one, because you might have an upgrade that just requires a bit of gold, or a special upgrade that's going to multiply your gold earned by like 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x. So like if you pop like a 60-minute instant gold consumable, you wasted that thing, because you could have popped a 5-minute one and unlocked like a 400% gold multiplier. So there was a lot of waste there, so you gotta be very careful. I've been saving all these instant gold consumables because I feel like even right now, with like the majority of my soulstone like unlocked, I don't have like the best rarity for those. I'm in guild, the 2nd rank guild on the server, right? So like if you aim for like reaching, you always want to try to get in a higher level guild, because the guild tree will have multipliers that are stronger, which means you're gonna be able to push further. You're gonna get more gold, so that's actually important. You want to be in a fellowship that actually is as powerful as you, or even more powerful if you are able to. And your battle cry is very important. You want to enhance that, and because like to get in a stronger fellowship, you need a battle cry to a high percentage. Also, they might have a fate requirement. Fate with the oracle, that's when you start to unlock fate. And every time you like do your oracle things and you pop chests and you're getting glyphs, you're gonna be able to have an oracle level that like go up pretty fast if you keep doing that every time it's on a 6-hour rotation. You want to basically clear that out, because it's very important. You're gonna like get new soulstone, you're gonna get currency to enhance your soulstone. It's very, very nice. You always want to have like Firestone research going on. You want to invest in your talent to make your Firestone research faster, to make maybe on the world map you make your missions on the world map faster. But I would say that you're going to be able to clear your world map without having too much reduction on those. What's important is actually the Firestone research, super important. Your meteorite are extremely important. If you're about to unlock a new hero, save meteorite, save chests to unlock their gear, save when you are account level 200, like let's say 50, you got oracle level 11 or higher. You want to actually have 1,000 strange dust waiting for that new hero to get that soulstone level to unlock ASAP. And you want to keep chests that contain soulstone and glyphs ready for that new hero as well, because you're going to be able to just like get that tier 2 unlock ASAP. You need 10,800 soulstone power, so whichever piece you unlock on tier 1 of the highest rarity, you're going to boost that up, and you can kind of like level stuff evenly. But if you have something that's much rarer, you're going to get more value, more soulstone power if you enhance that. So the experiments are actually very important. Like I've been actually doing a strategy that I figured by myself. Like I'm actually using all my dragon blood, and that's always running to run experiment. There's going to be a time where you don't have enough dragon blood to actually invest into that. Right now there's an event in the game, it's called Decorated Heroes. It's just that for 320 event currency, you're getting 350 dragon blood. That is insane value. Every time there's an event and there's a shop, you need to figure out in that shop what is the best thing that you can buy. Initially, there's going to be meteorites sold in like one of the first shop event when a new server opens up. Meteorite, you're gonna get some like 800, what is it again? It's pretty crazy. You get like 400 or 500 meteorite for a low amount of currency. That is so good. You need to just buy that. Even if you can buy the chest, you can buy the epic chest, it doesn't matter, because later on that epic chest is going to be a legendary chest that you can purchase for the same amount of event currency when the shop come back. Don't buy like beer, the chest, even golden keys, contract maybe, but like they don't know, not even contract as free to play. You will get them from event that give a lot more contracts. You're gonna want to figure out whatever is the best value in those shop. Watch out for meteorite, watch out for dragon blood. Initially that event, the shop that gives meteorite is giving like 500, 600 for like a low amount of event currency in the shop. And then when that event comes back, or a different event with a shop, you're gonna see that meteorite, you're only getting like 100 for the same price that you got from the first event. The first event was insane value for meteorite. You should like unlock as much of, like, get as much of it as possible, so you can unlock in the library, in the meteorite unlocking things. I don't think I've shown it in the video, but my meteorite is now 3-4, and you're always unlocking new meteorites. There's like Firestone multipliers, there's going to be like gold multipliers in there, damage multipliers, of course. There's stuff about making your heroes are like cheaper to level up, which doesn't seem to be that big of a deal compared to like gold earned, and also when you unlock a new multiplier, a new thing, you might be getting like 100% value, and additional upgrades there's a diminishing return. You're getting less value. It might be like 100% initially, like doubling your damage, and then your next one is like, it's just 50% damage increase, and then it's just like a 30%, 20% damage increase. So the more points you put in the same thing, there's a diminishing return, but the first point is always, the early points are the most valuable, right? So exotic upgrades, I've actually stopped upgrading this because I need to invest like 100,000 of these damn coins to actually reach the next tree. You want to even sell the majority of your scrolls, but always keep some scrolls like ready, because you want to pop a scroll of speed, a scroll of damage, and a scroll of health when you have that talent that makes you deal triple damage when you have all three scrolls active. But the most powerful one is the scroll of speed. It will basically like triple your gold earn on the stage, and then you pop that thing. You have 60 seconds, and you can pop instant gold consumables. Always work from the smallest gold consumable. So you're using the 5-minute one, the pouch of gold, and then you do upgrades, special upgrades. Your highest damage dealer, you upgrade that, you do a multiplier of 25, and you double your damage every time. You want to keep boosting your special upgrade, because you might get like a 4x, 5x gold multiplier. So don't start it off and pop a 60-minute one. You need to push into the stages, basically before you pop the scroll of speed, scroll of damage, scroll of health. Before you pop your gold instant consumables, you need to like try to reach your maximum stage, so you have some wiggle room. You're ready to actually jump into the next stages that are going to give you more gold every time you use a consumable, right? So you do that first, and then you could have a hero. Actually, I always use this hero. She's called Muriel. You unlock her, I forgot when, like maybe like a stage 500 or something like that. Muriel has a skill number 2 called Rally, which gives you 15% attack speed. 15% attack speed equals to 15% more gold. So whenever she pops that thing, you could time it with popping your scrolls, and then you pop like a 5-minute instant gold. You do your special upgrades. You're fishing for that new gold earning multiplier, that new like 4x damage multiplier, like a damage multiplier that affects all your heroes. And then you might go and you start to pop like a 15-minute one. You boost your stages first. You move the stage back and forth, and you mouse over your pouch of gold, and you check whichever one's the most optimal one that will give you the most. And then you pop the next one, and then you do special upgrade. You upgrade your hero multipliers, damage, and then you could stick with the same one or boost the next one. Also, you don't want to pop too much, because those, like I said, you need to save them for much later on in the game if you want to be efficient. You want to pop those more when you are like top guild, or you upgraded the guild that you're in and you are able to push further. You unlock like a massive upgrade, a new soul stone. Like basically you want to pop these things when you unlock the majority of the stuff that you have at your disposal. If you unlock tier 2 of soul stones, you basically want all your heroes to have their soul stones at a decent rarity before you start popping these like crazy. And also, you're not gonna pop these like non-stop. You need to pop, you build them up like I talked about, and then you want a prestige, and then you do this all over again. You reach your maximum stage, and you do the strategy of like pushing your max stage, going back to your optimal one, popping the scroll of speed, damage, and health. And actually, when you do these scrolls popping, you need to find a new optimal stage before you even pop the instant currency, because now your optimal stage might be like 1, 2, 3 ahead, which will give you a lot more gold, right? Might be doubling the gold that you're earning. Also, don't enhance the weapon of your main damage dealer too much, because your main damage dealer might change from one day to the next, right? What is more important is the things that boost the damage for your all your heroes, which are, there's 2 pieces of gear outside of the soul stone, and it's the wrists and it's the relic. So every hero's wrist and relic piece multiply all each other. So you can, every time you upgrade these things, you're doubling the damage for all your heroes. So like, better upgrade that instead of upgrading your weapon on your hero, unless you got like a nice rarity one, and like you got an upgrade. Let's say you're going from epic to legendary weapon, then reach level 6 on the epic, so you can boost it to legendary because it's gonna triple the damage for that hero. Same thing with mythic. When you're going from legendary to mythic, at level 9 legendary, you can turn it to mythic. You're tripling the damage of that hero. So like, there's a lot of stuff to take into consideration, but do not forget about boosting the wrist. Do not forget about boosting the relic. Also, the wrist is more important to bring to a higher level, one higher level, than the relic, because the relic costs double. It costs double the void crystal. Every time you go up a tier, the cost goes up. Now the gold ring is super important. You want to like pretty heavily enhance those across all your heroes, because every time you do an enhancement, you're doubling your gold earn, which is happening immediately even without prestiging, right? Very important. When you boost a rarity, you're going from uncommon to rare to epic to legendary to mythic. All these things are multipliers. It's more of all these things. So yeah, when you're boosting rarity, I forgot the exact amount. You might be tripling the old value, and also you unlock a higher level, which is a lot of value. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful to you guys. I'll be making more Firestone videos along the way with my progression and more guides. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. I'm Astranox. Good luck with all ya do. Peace out for now.